Okay, so now we're recording, and this should be better. Okay, James.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? So, James, do you
Going
want to
good.
tell our listeners what we're doing here today?
All right, so a little while ago, last time Michael was in the United States of A, we went on a. It sounds weird.
Never heard it called that
Hmm,
before.
and that's what it is now.
Love it.
We went on a photo walk, a photo tour.
Yeah.
We looked at some film, loaded up our
Mhm.
cameras, and just sort of wandered around and took some pictures.
We made a video about it. I'll link that
Yes,
as
we did.
well. We did an episode too, so I'll link
Yes,
that
we
too.
did.
Yeah.
And the thing with that is, and neither of us have seen, I mean, I'm sure you've seen the pictures.
I
Maybe
have. You have
it doesn't
not.
matter. I have not seen these pictures. It is very expensive to get photos developed in the United States. It is not expensive to get photos developed in Thailand. So
Yeah.
I
I will
sent the
say,
sent the
I will.
film. Did it get more?
No. I was going to say I don't know where my film went. I developed these. I didn't know what they were. I had like 10 rolls of film. I finally got them done right before I came back.
Mhm.
Two of them were mine. They were from another time, or a couple of them were from mine from some other time. Most of them were yours. There's like 4 rolls that you gave me to develop for you. So I don't know where my photos are from the photo walk. They're just
Where'd they
MIA. They're probably
go?
somewhere in my
Are
house
they
in Bangkok.
are they still in the camera?
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. That's a good.
Have
I'll
you
check
have you
that.
done much photography since then?
Not recently, no.
Yeah, so
They
they
could
might just
be.
still be
They
sitting
could
in
be.
the camera.
So
Um,
you've got 4 rolls here. That's what we're
okay,
looking at
okay.
today.
And so, yeah, it's very inexpensive to get film developed in Thailand. It is
Yeah,
very expensive to get it developed here. So I sent the film off with Michael. When was that?
that was around April this year.
April. So it's been a while.
Yeah, yeah,
So I'm excited to see. I have never taken
yeah.
film
I mean,
photography at all. I've never done anything. So
you were
I
just
have
playing
very
around
low I
at
have very
first.
low expectations. So that's pretty good.
Some of these rolls were shot before you came here as well, and so we'll look at them. And as I'm sharing them, I won't. I may.
There
We're
was
not going to put literally everyone in the video,
Yeah,
but
there was one roll that was half shot before I got to it.
okay,
There were a few pictures I took and then that sort of thing. So
okay. Well, here, James, is the first one. This is not a real photo. This is just that first, frame.
okay.
This is almost artistic, James. You could
It
call that
is.
art.
This is
I don't know.
I'll hang it on my wall.
There you go. All right, let's move on. Here we go. Get started. There's your first. Also,
Blue.
yes. How does it
Little
make you
blue
feel?
green tint. Ooh,
Lachrymose.
sure. I don't know.
I think the
See, a lot of these aren't mine. Some of
well,
these aren't.
I think just the first couple frames just got exposed. They've been burned
Mhm.
out. So who knows? And who knows when it was from either, right? You said you didn't even know
Yeah,
when.
the film was in the cam. It
Yeah.
wasn't. No, the film was in the camera when I pulled it out of my dad's closet.
Yeah.
So there's a lamp right there. That lamp hasn't existed in who knows how long.
Okay.
It's not my lamp.
No.
Okay, yeah, they got exposed and burned out. There's the
Yeah. You
backyard.
can see this is the end of where
Mhm.
the back was open. Yeah, I recognize that view.
Yeah,
It's
it's
your
my
parents' house.
backyard.
Yeah. There you go, out the window.
All right, not great.
This looks like I don't remember what it was. This looks like Fujifilm. Fuji is usually cooler. Kodak is usually warmer. And Fuji, I want to say this was like 100. So it's going to be very dark and very blurry
Mhm.
unless it was shot in full light.
Interesting. It might have been me. This might have been me the first time I pulled it out,
Yeah.
and I didn't know anything about.
That
Yeah,
was
too
a year
dark.
ago. That had to be a
It
year
was a
ago
year
because there's a
ago.
Christmas
Yeah.
tree and it's almost
Mhm.
Christmas now.
Yeah, just very, very dark.
100, I guess, 100 is not great for indoor. But you know what I do
No.
like? I do like that you can see the like sprocket holes.
Yeah, I know.
film
That's
there. I
pretty.
think that's
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh Lord. Yeah, just not. Didn't.
Not quite
And
focused,
again,
right?
don't know anything
That's all right. Hey, the
about
first roll of film,
film.
it's now, James. I will say I started with this roll for a reason because it gets a lot better. So don't.
Okay, good. I
Don't
was like,
worry.
oh, this is gonna be.
This was a test roll,
Ooh.
and this is very clear that you're just like trying out the functions on the camera because it's getting
Yeah,
sharper
because
and
I didn't
sharper.
know, and I was trying to because the autofocus sometimes worked. So
Right.
that one's not good, and
Yeah,
sometimes no.
It's
good,
obvious that
but-
you're just like testing it out to see how it works. And then I think this is
Mhm.
the end of the roll. Okay, this will look familiar to you, James. This is
Yeah,
where we
yeah.
did our video. This is at Lake Waco on that really cold gross foggy day, a very kind of spooky day when you were out there.
Okay. Yeah. Lake Waco. Very
See, that
nice.
looks kind of moody, kind of atmospheric. I like it.
Yeah, not bad.
And it's in focus. Looks good with this in the foreground.
Yeah.
You know?
I was finally getting the hang of the
Yeah.
autofocus.
There's a duck.
Got a duck.
There's your artistic trash picture. Remember that one that you took a picture
Solid.
of the trash in the river?
Yeah, I
This
did.
is down on the Brazos. It's your commentary.
There we go. That's the better one.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
like
one where
that.
I was able to focus it. I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too. It's
It's pretty.
James, that could be a stock photo. I mean, you could probably post that on like Shutterstock or something. And I bet some like person doing a report on pollution and littering.
Yeah, would pick it right up. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's honestly, yeah, it is.
I like that one.
More ducks.
More ducks. And some of these, I don't know. Oh, there's blue.
It's my parents'
And these
cat.
are the inside ones are going to be harder because the lighting.
My parents'
I like that one. That's a great
ridiculous
picture of
dog.
Clifton.
He's a good boy, but he's about as smart as he looks in that picture. That is a good
That's
one. I like what you
interesting.
did there.
Okay,
Yeah, it is
okay.
interesting. Man, it looks so cold. It actually looks colder there
Yeah,
in
with
this
the
picture
film.
than it is right now as well.
Yeah, and it actually wasn't very cold.
It was probably in the 60s, 70s,
Something
maybe,
like
low
that. But it
70s.
looks with the tone of the film, it looks a lot
Yeah.
colder.
So that's good. See, you're
Okay,
playing
that
around
one's
with the
nice.
focus here.
Yeah. Getting stuff in the foreground and
Got some kale,
okay,
bird feeder.
okay.
And now we're back at Lake Waco.
We're back at Lake Waco again. We're jumping around.
Oh, yeah, that's
Spooky
at
tree.
Cameron Park.
Not bad.
It's at the bridge.
I like that one.
That turned out well. Yeah, that one looks cool.
I like that one too. That's a cool one.
Yeah. Hey, it's me.
Hey,
Who knows where that roll of film that I'm shooting went? I don't know.
I bet you it's still in the camera.
Probably so.
These, I just wasn't far enough back.
Yeah. They look pretty neat.
And the water doesn't turn out
time.
well. It was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, the water doesn't come out well.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
It's also me
Hey,
drinking a beverage. This is the next one.
Yeah.
Look, it's a selfie.
hey, it was. I had the flash on.
Cat.
That was kind of fun, even though it's too dark.
Oh, that
So
looks pretty cool.
I like that one. That
Yeah.
one's cool. You drop that into Lightroom and
Oh, touch it up a little bit.
bump the
Yeah.
colors up. That one's
Yeah.
nice too. I like that one.
Yeah. Oh, that's sideways.
Oh, yeah, I took
No.
it sideways. Yeah.
I actually tried to rotate most of them. I just missed this one.
It's just a lot of brush. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ants.
Ant Hill. Okay, now this is also back at Cameron Park,
We're back in Waco.
back in Waco during Bluebonnet season. That was cool.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
really cool.
All it needs is a little touching up and get the colors back.
Yeah, just a little saturation.
Mhm.
Because like let's go back. I like how it's like focused back here. It's like real and focused back here,
Mhm.
and it's kind of blurry up here, so it gives you that sense of depth. I like that. It's me again.
Hey, it's you. You're back.
Hey. And it's you.
There's me.
I took that one.
Yes, you did.
I must have. That was a fun day. Oh, here's your
Here's the
this
black
is
and
your
white.
Five Below. This one actually
Is it pretty good?
turned out pretty decent.
Dang.
Yeah. There's your camera box.
I kind of like it.
Yeah. Weirdly, I think the
obviously-
Five Below film looks the best. Looks the best, but they're only like
There's-
a couple frames.
Yeah. And we didn't really go anywhere.
No,
shoot it.
There's that cat.
That's a good picture.
Yeah. What I like about that's good. That actually turned out
Oh,
real
that
sharp.
is turned out
Wow.
really good. Dang,
Good
Five
profile
Below.
picture, James.
Too bad it only has like 6 pictures.
I know. You got to find out what film it actually is. You know, the thing about black and white film, I think it's more forgiving as well
Yeah.
because you're not worried about saturation. You're not worried about the colors looking realistic, and it kind of gives it this sort of like timeless look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't have high hopes for that, and that's it.
No, but
That's
it's
the entire
good.
roll of black and white that
This
you
is
shot.
good.
But weirdly, the Five Below film. turned
Yeah, I
out
need to get black and white
great.
film. That's just way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
There are some of the color ones turned out pretty well. I'm excited to look at them not on a shared screen.
So what is the lesson that we can learn from this?
The lesson is that if you find a camera full of film, go nuts, see what
Try new
happens,
things.
and just try new things.
Absolutely.
You know, I tried this and then was kind of like, you kind of go down the rabbit hole at first, and you really try and like learn everything you can.
Yeah.
And then I kind of forgot about it. I'm gonna
Yep.
be honest. Um, but now I'm seeing these, and I was like, oh, that was a lot of fun.
It was. That was a great day. I really enjoyed
Hmm.
doing that.
And it would be a lot of fun to shoot some more. I definitely would
Yeah.
go back to black and white.
Those turned out great.
Just well, because those all turned out at least pretty good. Some of them still have a lot of noise in them, but
But it looks
it looks
nice.
on purpose.
It doesn't look
Like,
bad in that case. Yeah. That's the thing about black and white. It, like let me show you the ones that turned out that weren't part of this thing. There's some
Mhm.
other random film I found. Let me see if I can find it here.
Yeah.
I'm all up on Google Photos. They didn't turn out great, but it's like it doesn't matter because it's black and white.
Hmm.
All right, so here we go. This is out at Big Bend.
I like that one. It looks like an old
Spring.
cowboy photo. That's fun.
Yeah, those down in.
Oh, those turn out great.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that one a lot.
sort of almost Ansel Adams, but it was too dark. It was kind of cloudy, and so it
Mhm.
gets real
But
grainy. It wasn't sharp, but
the grainy makes it look old,
yeah,
which looks cool.
yeah.
Like
True.
go back a couple from that.
Like this one.
That one right there looks like, if not for the chain link fence, like
Could have been in the 1800s, right?
Yeah.
But
A little light bleed.
little light leak, yeah. Most of them have turned out pretty okay without that.
Or like with the canoe and stuff. That's super cool.
Or these turned out a lot better. This is in Cambodia, in Phnom Penh. And I don't remember what roll of film I was shooting here, but it's so much sharper, and that grain is gone
Mhm.
in these pictures. Here's the Royal Palace. Just walking around outside. Here's the National Museum. So, but again, I like shooting in black and white because you don't really know when they're from, and it makes it feel a little bit more
Yeah.
adventurous, a little more, it just doesn't look as dated. Like this could be from any time in like the last century.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And the thing with color is that unless you get it exactly right, I feel like it's really hard to get correct.
Yes, exactly. I agree.
Like, obviously for me, in a great color photo is always going to be better because it captures everything.
It looks more real, sure.
Yes, but the black and white is more artistic. It's more like you said, timeless.
I think that one turned out really well.
That one's a really good picture. I like that a lot.
Yeah, but but if the color's off, it looks odd.
There's this whole thing where people are taking a lens cap and they're getting like an old disposable Kodak camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're taking the lens out of that and putting it into, like, cutting a hole and putting it into a lens cap.
Yeah.
And making their own lens out of it. And it looks great.
They even make a digital Holga now that uses the cheap plastic lens from the Holga camera to replicate like the warp and the graininess and the poor focus.
Because I like it.
Yeah, I do too. So, I've always been a big fan of the entire Lomography brand. I think that they really did a lot to bring photography back. People like purists look down on them like, why would you want your picture to intentionally look bad? Because for me, they brought it back. They brought photography, like analog photography, back in a major way.
And if you are a photographer, let us know, because you're going to look at these and be like, oh, those are terrible. And I'm like, all right.
And thanks for putting up with us today.
Oh, yeah.